Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back here to today's edition of the Fishing Teacher, and really appreciate you guys coming by the channel to check out today's episode. And guys, got a good one for y'all today. We're going to be talking about the effectiveness of a Chartreuse pepper ringworm. This is the Zoom Deadringer here. Guys, this is a fish catching bait in a lot of different situations and scenarios, a lot of different ways to fish it. Very situational. You have to have sort of the right conditions for it, but when you get those right conditions, it can add up to some great fish for you guys. So we're going to get into that in today's episode. Also, guys, for a couple things before we get started here, guys, just want to invite everybody, anyone interested in booking an on-the-water lesson with me, just go to my Facebook page, Randy Blaukat Professional Angler, and shoot me a private message for details. I do most of those lessons here in Table Rock Lake and Stockton Lake, and we cover about any technique you guys would like to learn more about. And also, guys, please check out my Fish the Moment Lake Map breakdowns, guys. We got the fall maps up on the website right now. These are breakdowns that I built for lakes all across the country for fishthemoment.com. It's a great resource to learn more about your favorite lake and get some good fishing places on your favorite lake. So I'll link that in the video description here too. Really appreciate that. Okay, I did a video on this on my other channel quite a long time ago, but I want to give it to you guys here on the Fishing Teacher and just get you guys, up to date on this thing. Now, this is the Zoom Deadringer and Chartreuse pepper, and I'll link this in my Tackle Warehouse link in the description, guys, if you guys would like to get a package of these things, just like this is what they look like here. I'll put that link in the description. You can use that link. But let me tell you a little story behind this, how I got onto it, because it's sort of like a couple different things transpired. I was fishing a tournament down at Lake Dardanelle about, probably 25 years ago or more, 25, maybe 30 years ago. It was a Central ProAm tournament, which is a big regional circuit here. And Dardanelle, it was a summertime tournament. Dardanelle has a lot of shallow aquatic vegetation like reeds and cattails and lily pads and gator grass and all that type of stuff. So anyway, after the tournament, a friend of mine was talking about how his co-angler just whacked him out of the back of the boat, and he was flipping a solid Chartreuse fluke, just a bright Chartreuse just like this into that shallow grass, and was catching them. And I thought about that. It's like, man, I have never even thought about trying that. It's like, I got to try that. So the very next week, I went fishing, just back here in Missouri to a couple different places that I fish here. And I didn't have any Chartreuse flukes, but I did have some of these Chartreuse ringworms here. And I just put it on like a 3/16 ounce slip sinker, started pitching it around some shallow wood cover and docks. And guys, I whacked them on this thing. It just absolutely ate it like they'd never seen it before. And ever since then, it's been one of my top flipping and pitching baits in the situations that I'm getting ready to describe to you. Okay, before I talk about that, I do want to say that this is also one of my favorite spinnerbait trailers. Rick Clun is the one that got me using this thing. Put this on the back of a white and chartreuse spinnerbait or chartreuse spinnerbait. It's a great spinnerbait trailer. It's got the ribs on it here that sort of put off a little bit of water displacement and the curly tail. But a great spinnerbait trailer. It's probably my favorite spinnerbait trailer that I can use. Okay, now back to the flipping and pitching, which is sort of the meat of this video. When this works right here, the Chartreuse pepper flipping and pitching, obviously it's a stained water situation, but it's not a muddy water situation. There's a water clarity window that I have found this thing to work pretty good in, and that water clarity window is like 12 to 18 inches. I haven't caught many fish on it when that water visibility gets anything over 2 foot of visibility. I haven't caught anything in it in muddy water when that water visibility is under a foot. But when you've got about, like I said, 12 to 20 inches of visibility in the lake that you're fishing, and you have it combined with some type of shallow cover, could be docks, dock pilings, docks, brush piles. I've done the best in it, like around lily pads and cattails and gator grass and that type of stuff. Lay down trees, anything like that. Any shallow cover that you'd flip anything else, guys, they will hammer that in this situation. Also, the sinker I use on this thing, I use a 3/16 most of the time, and I use a black sinker. It's almost like the black helps accentuate the Chartreuse, and I usually use a 1/0 Gamakatsu straight shank heavy cover flipping hook. I'll link that in the description here too, guys, the sinker and the hooks and everything in that Tackle Warehouse link. And I usually pitch it on anywhere between 15 to 20 pound test Seagar and Vezix line. You can pitch this thing on 20 pound test line pretty easily with that 3/16 ounce sinker. And another thing, one final thing with it, is the spinnerbait trailer like this. It works in all different water temperatures. You know, I'll catch them in it, but anytime the water temperature is over 50 degrees, I'll catch them on the spinnerbait trailer. But as far as the flipping and pitching on this thing, it's a warm weather deal. It's a summertime, early fall bait. I have not done any good on it when that water temperature is below 70 degrees. So ideally, I want water temperatures between just anything over 70-degree water temperatures where this thing's going to work pretty good. So, you know, guys, just another bait to add to your arsenal. Chartreuse pepper Deadringer, link in my tackle warehouse, link in the description. Hope it helps you guys catch some fish. So we'll talk later.